Must have slept a little bit funny last night. Maybe, yeah. I think I slept a little bit funny last night, as we do sometimes. How are you all doing? So, you'll see me do it in real time. Yes. And this looks like a brand new bottle, I think. Yes, it's a new bottle. Gold leaf inside. Okay, so need to get it, figure out how to get there. Oh yeah. Oh, I can feel it working already. Oh, nice. Oof. It's literally because of the ingredients, the natural ingredients. The penetration is incredible. It seeps straight through, and you can feel it instantly. It's incredible. How long this will last? Good couple of hours. While you have it on your hands, rub it in your hands, breathe it, put some up your nose, temples, that's clearing your mind, back of the neck, pulse points, breathe in through your nose, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale out of your mouth. Literally feel the pain. The pain was like, I would say the pain was about 6, and now it feels like 2, instantly. Incredible. Welcome to Bali. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining me again. What a beautiful day it is. The sun isn't shining, which is a blessing, so that means my nose won't look like Rudolph today, which is a great thing. As my daughter says, my nose is far closer to the sun than my face, and that's why I always get a red nose. And Father Christmas normally books me for Christmas. Rudolph, sorry, sacked, fired. How you all doing, guys? I hope you're all doing fine. Hope life's treating you well. This is certainly, for me anyway, certainly a time of reflection. This is a time for deep-rooted healing. It feels like we are being forcibly made to detox. We have no choice. And that detox is showing on all of us in many ways, mentally, physically and emotionally. I don't know how you feel about that. You might just think, oh, there's something wrong with me. No, there's you need to look at it as a root cause. What was the cause? Why did that happen? Most people don't do that because you were never taught that at school. Of course, they don't want you to know the root cause. They want you to just run to a pharmacy. That's it. Just don't ask. Stop asking. In fact, when you ask a man in a white coat, he'll look at you strange. Excuse me, pal, I'm not here for that. What do you mean you're not here for that? Why has it happened? No idea, pal. But I know the answer. What's the answer? This Band-Aid. By the way, the Band-Aid might have about 50 cause effects to your body, so you might have to come back again for the other 50 things that it's going to cause you. Talk about a pyramid scheme. Talk about a Bill Gates sleight of hand trick. You know, let's create a virus for your internet, and I've got the answer to that virus because I created it to begin with. I mean, talk about the world being problem, reaction, solution. That is the world right now. I think we're living in 2026 problem reaction solution. Like, everybody's creating problems in the upper levels of knowing how sheep behave, how NPCs behave. Not you see through the bullshit, but how do we manipulate this world? They know. What can we do today to manipulate them and make them run towards me and beg me for the solution? That's typically your government, by the way. They get frightened when you start doing well and you start healing yourself and working on yourself. That terrifies them. The last thing they want is for you to be independent, a healer, a teacher, a guide, and really intuitive to your psychic ability. That terrifies them. They want a playground, a global playground filled with fear, people fearing, needing them, and needing their services. Basically, that's what it is. It's a corporation. Oh, it's a government. No, it's a corporation, pal. It's a corporation. It's a business. Wake up. Oh, but they give me this. Yeah, okay, so they give you that. What about the other 99% that have to pay to live, have to pay to eat, have to pay to have a house, have to pay even after owning the house? They still have to pay. They have to pay for everything. It's bullshit, guys. Problem reaction solution. Oh, yeah, they're driving fast on this road. Oh, are they? We've got a solution for that. What's that? We can put speed cameras up. Oh, what a good idea. That'll stop them. Yes. And at the same time, we're going to make a nice bit of juicy money. What's all that money? Why are you finding everybody? Because they're speeding. Oh, okay. What are you doing with that money, by the way? None of your freaking business. We're lining the pockets. We're fixing the holes in the road. We're giving you free healthcare. Gosh, yeah, good luck with that. Book your appointment. Good luck with that. Where's all the money going? It's going to war. It's going to war. What do you mean it's going to war? Well, it's paying for all the wars that we have. Paying for protection. Nobody wants war, pal. What are you talking about? It's all bollocks. It's all bullshit. It's all a very, very clever plan that's been forced upon us. Yeah, we're free. Look at Africa. We're free. Look at Korea. Yeah, of course we're free. We're only as free as what you say. And as soon as you step out of line, you'll see how free you are when they lock you up in prison for saying the wrong things against them. Tyranny. That's what it is. We live on, absolutely, we do live on. I mean, I have to be careful here what I say about ballet. If I say the wrong thing, I'm out. They'll pick me up and they'll get guards and they'll kick me straight out. That's the truth, guys. Nobody's free because the gangster always runs the world. You think the gangster on the street is the one selling drugs. You're wrong, guys. He's the under gangster. The real gangster is the one that runs the world. The real gangsters are the ones that have the power to hide all the real, most disgusting, heaviest rape of children, pillaging of countries, and natural wealth that each country has. It's just grab by all government. They're just, honestly, they are nothing more than the biggest cartel in the world. People have been brainwashed. People have been hypnotized to believe that your government is there for your health and well-being. Well, 2026 is starting to wake people up. Can we move on now from the Epstein files, please? Sorry? Who said that? Donald Trump said that, did he? He said he wants to move on again. He's saying he's wanted. Why is that? What about all those people who were raped? All those people who were trafficked? Why do you want to move on? Don't you want to capture the bad guys who did all that? We should move on. Yeah, of course we should. And people are waking up to it now, that the gangsters run the world. The gangsters run the world. The biggest gangsters run the world. I remember watching Peaky Blinders, and there were one part where the main character, I can't remember his name, was having a conversation with somebody with regards to going to Parliament in England back in the whatever 60s, 70s, 40s, I don't know when it happened. And he sat down, and the Peaky Blinders were basically street thugs. They were basically the Liverpool mafia. Dangerous characters, really dangerous. They were, but they were sat having a conversation, and he said, "You think we're dangerous?" To another gangster. He says, "Yeah, we are dangerous." He says, "We are nothing compared to them in that building. The lords, the whips, they're just dirty, paedophile, disgusting human beings that are far worse, and they're far more intelligent. And what they do is beyond criminal." So you realise that wherever you go in the world, we are run by the same evil cartel, just in a different disguise. Look at all the army uniforms. Why are they all the same? Why do they all look the same? Because we are run by one world. We are controlled by one world. One world army. Might be different looking skin underneath the costumes, but it's one world army. So yeah, it's when you understand this and you realise and you keep sharing it with people, they start to wake up a little bit more and become more attuned, become more aware. And what we're trying to do ultimately is trying to break you free from the program. We're trying to break you free from the lies and manipulations that was given to you as a child, was brainwashed into you as a kid at the school. And that's all it is. It's propaganda. Propaganda that's brainwashed humanity to believe that the ones in charge are taking care of us, when all they're doing is bleeding us dry, and they don't care about the person on the street who fought for the country. They don't care about the soldier who came back from whichever war. They don't give a shit about any of that, because they just see us as chattel. And chattel is basically what we are to them. We're just lumps of meat. We are GIs. That's all we are in America. They call you a GI for being in the army. What does GI mean? You're just a military issue, just like the uniform that is laid in front of you, just like the boots, just like the gun. That's all military issue. That's all you are. That's why you wear a dog tag, because you're a dog to them. You're nothing more than that. And when you come home, when you've served your country because you felt you've done the right thing, because you thought that you were protecting your country, which again was all bullshit. All of wars are just to create more tightening noose around people's necks. It creates more wealth for the evil satanic paedophiles. That's all it does. And there are people out there who, even back in the days where they said all we want is peace and love, that's all we want. Then those that see this, who are in the playground, the bullies, the gangsters, see this, and yeah, they need to control us. They need to do something to stop this new trend, which is called intuition, following your heart. And if you are of a good soul, you follow your heart, and yes, you hug a tree, of course you do. You sit next to Mother Nature, you lay down in her, because she heals you and she gives you information to help you feel stronger. And when you're feeling bad, you go into Mother Nature and sit next to a tree, you'll feel better. There's no medication that'll make you feel better. Might dumb you down for a day or 3, and then you're needing it more, and then you become more addicted, and then you become more disconnected. When you go into Mother Nature, she connects you back, because the electric energy, the energy that lies within Mother Nature's body is our true healer. And of course you'll never hear any of this, but those satanic monsters understand this. That's why they laugh and joke and call you a tree hugger, or they call you a psychic nutter, saying you're an idiot, or you're a liar because you're a psychic. You're just a liar. You don't know what you're saying or doing. At the same time, they obviously get the best psychics in the world to work for them. And they get the NPCs to laugh and ridicule you and me so that we stop doing that, which a few of us don't stop. We know it's the truth. And we see through the brainwashing of people laughing. We see through the brainwashing of people banging pots and pans, telling us that we should wear a mask, that we should jabbed up. We saw through it, guys. We didn't fall for it, and we're still alive. Can't say that about those that did fall for it. They're not well. So, good for you. This is just a reminder, a little shake, a wake up, a little slap with a wet fish. Don't be fooled. Don't listen to anything that comes on your internet, which is massively promoted. It's just another problem, reaction, solution. They want to pull you in so you don't really truly follow the path. Do you know, I've gone onto TikTok because I need to promote Bajerski.com a little bit more, because I'm not being promoted hardly at all anywhere. Nobody's finding me. Apparently some people are saying that they are now, and I don't pay adverts. I don't believe in it. I think it's a con, and I won't. So I went onto TikTok. Do you know how many young girls and guys are talking about crystals that have zero clue about crystals? Literally, it's heartbreaking to watch. We live in a world where content is far greater than experience. So basically, I actually feel like the kids are making stuff up just for content. They can't think of anything, so they're just making stuff up. So there was a young girl that I've just seen, and she's got 200,000 or 300,000 people who've watched a video, and she talks about placing crystals on one wrist and on another, and she says placing the crystals on the right hand. I didn't even listen because she has no clue what she's saying. Is that what comes in? And then the left hand is that what goes out? And people are listening, people are watching. So people are just listening to fake reality. People are listening to anything. Just so you know, your hands have PowerPoints. And depending on your intention of receiving and giving, you can use your left or right hand. When you wear crystals on both hands, there is no, as far as my understanding as a healer, when I watch people with crystals on their wrist, there is absolutely no significance to putting a crystal on the left side of the hand, the wrist to the right. They are both equal in energy. They both work. The hands are receivers, you receive, and they're givers, depending on what you're doing. So it is a natural thing that happens. So let me give you an example. If somebody sat to my left hand side, and I've got crystals on both hands, both wrists, or rings on my fingers, somebody sat on the left hand side, and they're feeling bad, say somebody just died or something bad's just happened to them, my left hand will touch them and they will instantly receive healing. So my left hand will be the giver. It will be giving energy. My right hand will be receiving, or my crown chakra will receive, my heart could receive, or my feet could receive. Okay, it's a very natural thing. It can come from the universe, it can come from Mother Nature, it can come from spirit. Okay, this is how it works. Now, if somebody was sat on my right hand side, and I've got crystals on both hands, and they're feeling bad, I can put my right hand on their back, and instantly they will be receiving healing. If somebody sat right opposite me, I will hold both their hands and with both of my hands, and they will receive instant healing. So people are going online, kids are going online, spreading information that they haven't got a clue about. Where it's coming from, I have no idea, but it's heartbreaking to watch the amount of fake, absolute rubbish, garbage, and it's being promoted. And I've noticed how much it's being promoted. Very, very much. Why? People like quick, instant bullshit. It's a feeding thing. It's a feeding frenzy. It's almost like a vulture energy that they need. It's like a man or a woman who's desperate for a fix of cocaine or crack. They need it. They're not actually watching it. They're not actually listening to it. They're just feeding from the energy that's being given for 3 seconds. So basically, TikTok is, forget what the algorithms is. It's a frequency. It's got nothing to do with algorithms. It's frequency. So TikTok is a frequency of giving a fix in a few seconds to people that need a quick fix. Instagram is a bit longer. So people on Instagram, they have more of, I guess, more of a fish memory. So they can cope with between, I guess, 5 to 15, 20, 30 seconds. And then YouTube, if you go to YouTube and watch the video content, that's really more for people who that frequency and energy is a different. It's not as sucking. It's not as powerful. It doesn't affect you as much. TikTok affects the young, and it's the kids that they're after. They're after the kids. I can tell you hand on heart that AI is taking over children. Children are becoming AI. I can see it, I can feel it, I'm watching it daily, and I can see that children, I'm talking about 10, 12, 18, 20, 25, 25-year-olds, 18, 24-year-olds, they are a different human being now. Whatever this black screen has done, it's morphed the child, the teenager, and now the adult. They do not think like you and I. They don't process things. They don't contemplate things only as an AI computer would. Genuinely, guys, I believe wholeheartedly that this black screen is to actually take over human brain, to morph it and mold it into AI. And it's true. It is absolutely playing out moment by moment that children are now transhumans. It's transhumanist. They are changing into an AI computer. They are generated AI computers. So you will not get the empathy. You will not get the connection to spirit. You will not get the love. You only get AI. So when you talk to AI computer, it has a program. That program is all it knows, and that's all you're going to get. So what you're seeing in children is that they're behaving like an AI computer. They don't have the compassion. They don't have the moment to contemplate. They just work from the brain. You can see there is no connection to the soul, to the spirit. Very few. I've met two or three, but not many. I've seen that change now, and I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. It's bloody scary. And it's funny, but whenever you hear conversations with the elites, the ones that created AI, so they say, the ones that created it in the garage, yeah, of course they did. When you listen to the likes of I mean, he's a robot anyway, as far as I'm concerned. He's already, whatever happened to him as a kid growing up, he's already morphed into that. So Musk is already that what our children are going to be. Children are going to turn out to be just computerized robots. He's a computerized robot. When you speak to him and listen to him, you think he's super intelligent. No, he's just basically downloaded everything off the internet and memorized it, and he's the computer now. That's it. Computerized AI, and you see that in Bill Gates. All of the ones that created AI, they're all of them. You see, and you actually hear a lot of things from those that created this and put money into it that will not allow their children anywhere near it. I wonder why that is. So we're allowed it, our children are allowed it, but your kids aren't allowed it. Why is that, mate? Oh, that's right, because you built it and you know how dangerous it is. And there you go. And then when you say that, all of a sudden there is an energy that falls upon people that they forget, or they don't digest that, and it disappears as if it's meaningless. Just like if I say to you, those that run this world, that run the organizations of whatever the huge organizations, like take an example like the CEO of Nestle. You think he eats Nestle chocolate bars? Do you think he eats the foods of Nestle? Do you honestly believe that? Because I can guarantee you he'll eat grass-fed beef, he'll eat organic free-range chickens and eggs, he'll eat only fruit and vegetables which are absolutely non-sprayed. Now, just saying that again, just comes out of people's mind. They don't. What? I'm not even thinking about. I don't know what you're talking. Forget it. It doesn't mean anything. What you're talking. Like, no, it should mean everything. That should mean everything. What I've just said there should be a thunderbolt and lightning strike. And you could say, you can put that same ideology, that same principle to medical industry. You can put the same ideology towards religion and government. It's almost like there is a secret that isn't a secret, but for some reason the monsters that run this world, it's almost like we cannot tap into their evil. We cannot focus on it, and we cannot change the world. It's almost like whatever the frequency is, evil is normalized by a frequency that hits humans, that we just ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist, and it's not our reality, when in fact that is the reality that controls our life. And that is the reality that we have to be careful what we say. We have to fear the governments. We have to fear what their next plan is, but we don't. We ban pots and pans, and we reward them by clapping and saying how amazing they are. You know, I've come to a point where I've realised that, I'm not going to say who she is, but she's famous. She's on telly every morning, and I know her personally. I know her husband. I've spent time with them. And even to this moment, even after all the sudden deaths and all the pain and suffering that's happening all over this world, sat with them, they still maintain that it's the best thing that ever happened, and it's the safest thing, and we should continue doing it. And I've come to the point where I actually think they really wholeheartedly believe it. And what that frequency and energy is, I think you and I can't understand it. We're confused by it, we're angry by it, we're trying to make sense of it, but we can't, because no spirit that resides from my home world and that has intuition and can discern truth and lies cannot understand why somebody could go on a sofa in a morning with a doctor next to them and still believe and truly believe that it's a good thing. And at one point I was angry and I was going to say, never again am I going to speak to this woman or her husband. But I've realised this is witchcraft. This is brainwashing. This is something that is a program that cannot be unprogrammed. As far as I'm concerned, it is a virus. It's a virus, and it's a very powerful one. It's something that cannot be changed. No matter what you put in front of them, no matter how you try and reprogram, it ain't gonna happen. And it's powerful. What is that energy? What is that frequency? What makes a human being stand in front of the world and say this is good after being told that people are just dropping dead on the screens, playing football, basketball, cricket, boxing, rugby, standing up, giving, a speech, falling down? And are you not seeing what the world has seen? There's something more happening, and it's darker than we can imagine. And I honestly believe this, hand on heart, guys. I honestly believe this. We are dangerous to the darkness that manipulates all of those that still believe in that. I believe we can't be manipulated. I think we are different from the rest of those. Yes, they all talk, they speak lovely, they're kind, they're loving, but they say things that are obviously extremely dangerous. And they really are dangerous for promoting this. But yet, because evil runs the world, evil is protected. And because evil runs the world, good people suffer. The truth is ridiculed, mocked, and imprisoned. So when we understand this, when we know this, we come to terms with there's nothing we can do with people like that person that's read my books. I remember one Christmas, she had a bit to drink. She gave me a cuddle on the streets. I've read your book. It's amazing. I'm like, well, and then what can you say? Understanding these people, I just don't think we can. I just don't think we can. But I'll raise a toast to you guys. Here we go. Raise a toast. If you're feeling sad and down, just be joyful, guys. At least you see through the deliberate hijack, energy, frequency, billions and billions and billions of dollars to try and hijack us every day. They can't. They can't. Be joyful. They can't. Can you imagine how frustrating that must be to evil when you see through it? Be joyful. You are powerful. You are the few. You are the light workers. You are the warriors. And that isn't a cliche. I'm not just saying it. I mean it. You bloody are powerful. So snap out of this feeling down. Pull yourself up. Be proud. Look in the mirror and say, they can't get me. If there's one thing you can take with you when you leave this world, is that they never, ever stopped you from attuning, feeling, and being the light. Not till your last breath. I'm proud of you. Proud of you guys. You're amazing. You're amazing. Keep shining. keep speaking your truth, but most of all, keep healing, keep working on yourself, keep going into Mother Nature. It's all free, guys. It doesn't cost anything. Go into Mother Nature. Go down to a river. Get yourself close to a river that is almost like a waterfall. Breathe in the natural ozone from that. Go to your sea. Your sea is the most powerful vacuum cleaner for negative energy. Put your feet on the sand, because each piece of sand is a crystal. Often get yourself some rice and put it in your hands for 5 or 10 minutes and just sit there and breathe through your nose and out of your mouth. Keep that rice in your hand. Even if you fall asleep and the rice falls out of your hand, it's okay. Try and listen to some music. I've got someone here. Just type in Mark Bajerski music and just sit for as long as you're able to and enjoy it. Enjoy the moment of being in the presence of beautiful music, some rice in your hand, and when you're finished, throw the rice away. Cleanse yourself down with some sage. Do it now. Do it after this video. Just go and get some sage. Burn it around your body as much as the smoke as you can all over your body for 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Just do it. Get some Palo Santo sticks if you bought them off me. Put it around your body for 3 minutes. Put it around your head for 3 minutes. Around your head. If you've got some sprays, the beautiful entity spray, clearing entity spray, that's sage. Spray it around you. Get a crystal. Wear a crystal. But when you wear it, hold it in your hand. Meditate with it. Just close your eyes and just feel the crystal. Don't ask for anything. Don't want anything. Just feel. These things help change the frequency of the dark entity that is in this world, that splits into millions of entities, that attack us every day, that attack other people to put us off our path. There's always something trying to stop us, because we are here on this planet to walk our healing path, to be productive, to help, to heal, to be kind. They always try to bring people into our lives to stop us, manipulate us very carefully, very subtly. Be aware of these things. Be aware of your environment. Be aware of your room. Put some lemons in the room and just keep going to them every couple of days and seeing, what do them lemons look like? If they go off, then cleanse that room. Eat fresh vegetables, eat fresh food, eat natural. Keep away from anything that CEO corporations are poisoning you with. Start to study by meditating, because the greatest book you could ever read is inside you. I love you all from Bali, from my heart to yours. Have a great day till tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Keep shining. And a big shout out to everybody. Stay amazing. And just keep shining. That's all we can do. Shine bright. Because when you look back on your last breath and you see that all you ever did was shine, speak the truth, you'll understand what this world was about then. You really will. All right, I'll leave you with this. There's a kiss. Bye, guys. Take care.